If you're serious about passing Azure Fundamentals on your very first attempt, do not skip this video. Today, I'm breaking down the top 5 must-know questions for the AZ-900 exam, the kind of questions that keep repeating in real exams and decide whether you pass or fail. And a huge congratulations to one of our subscribers who just cleared their Azure Fundamentals certification using these exact style of questions and explanations. You're not watching this by accident. You're next. Question 16. Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Each correct selection is worth 1 point. How can you reduce costs with Azure Virtual Desktop? Select 2 correct options. The options are A. Azure Virtual Desktop is available to you at no additional cost if you have an eligible Microsoft 365 license. B. Use Azure Virtual Desktop in a single region. C. Buy 1-year or 3-year Azure Reserved Virtual Machine instances to save cost. This question tests your knowledge of cost optimization strategies specifically for Azure Virtual Desktop, AVD. You need to identify which 2 approaches can genuinely reduce your Azure Virtual Desktop expenses. The correct answer is A. Azure Virtual Desktop is available to you at no additional cost if you have an eligible Microsoft 365 license. C. Buy 1-year or 3-year Azure Reserved Virtual Machine instances to save cost. Option A is correct because Azure Virtual Desktop does not charge any additional licensing fees if you already have eligible licenses like Microsoft 365 E3 E5, Microsoft 365 Business Premium, or Windows 10 11 Enterprise E3 E5 per user. This significantly reduces costs by eliminating separate AVD licensing expenses. You only pay for Azure infrastructure, VMs, storage, networking. Option C is correct because purchasing Azure Reserved Virtual Machine instances with 1-year or 3-year commitments provides substantial discounts, up to 72% compared to pay-as-you-go pricing for the VMs that host your virtual desktops. Since compute costs are the largest expense in AVD deployments, reserved instances offer major savings. Why the other option is incorrect. Use AVD in a single region, B, does not inherently reduce costs. Region selection affects pricing based on regional rates, but restricting to one region doesn't automatically save money and may actually increase costs if that region has higher pricing or if it prevents you from using cheaper regions. Quick memory tip, remember, existing licenses plus reserved VM equals AVD savings. Leverage Microsoft 365 licenses to avoid AVD fees, and commit to reserved instances to cut compute costs. If this video is helping you, support us by hitting the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Question 17. A company has created an Azure virtual machine and wants to ensure that a specific set of users have access to stop the virtual machine. Which of the following functionality would you use to fulfill this requirement? The options are A, security, B, networking, C, access control, IAM, D, tags. This question tests your understanding of Azure Role-Based Access Control, RBAC, and how to grant specific permissions to users for VM operations. The company needs to control who can perform a specific action, stop, on a VM. This requires permission management. The correct answer is C. Access control, IAM. Access control is the Azure feature that manages role-based access control, RBAC, and allows you to grant specific users or groups permissions to perform actions on Azure resources. To allow specific users to stop a VM, you would navigate to the VM's Access Control IAM blade in the Azure portal and assign them an appropriate role, such as Virtual Machine Contributor, which includes stop-start permissions, or create a custom role with just the Microsoft.compute/virtual machines deallocate action permission to follow the principle of least privilege. This ensures only authorized users can perform the stop operation while maintaining security. Why the other options are incorrect. Security A typically refers to security settings like antivirus, firewalls, or Azure Security Center recommendations, not user permission management for resource operations. Networking manages network configuration such as virtual networks, subnets, NSGs, and IP addresses, not user access permissions. Tags D are metadata labels used for organizing and categorizing Azure resources for billing and management purposes, not for controlling user permissions. Quick memory tip. Remember, IAM equals I am managing permissions. Whenever you need to control who can do what with Azure resources, use access control, IAM. Question 18. secures websites from attacks and generates reports that contain details of attempted attacks. Select the correct option to fill the blank. The options are A. Azure Information Protection AIP, B. Azure Firewall, C. DDoS Protection, D. Network Security Group NSG. This question tests your knowledge of Azure security services that protect websites from attacks and provide reporting capabilities. The key phrases are secures websites from attacks and generates reports. You need a service that both defends and provides analytics. The correct answer is C. DDoS protection. Azure DDoS protection secures websites and Azure resources from distributed denial of service, DDoS attacks, through always-on traffic monitoring, automatic attack detection, and instant mitigation. It operates at the Azure network edge and automatically defends against volumetric, protocol, and resource layer attacks. Importantly, DDoS protection generates detailed reports that include attack analytics, mitigation metrics, telemetry data, flow logs, and alerts showing attempted attack patterns and mitigation actions. These reports can be integrated with Microsoft Sentinel for enhanced monitoring and provide visibility into attack vectors, traffic patterns, and mitigation effectiveness. Why the other options are incorrect. Azure Information Protection, AIP, A, is a data classification and protection service that encrypts and controls access to sensitive documents and emails, not for securing websites from attacks. Azure Firewall, B, is a network security service that filters traffic based on rules and provides threat intelligence, but it's primarily for network traffic filtering rather than specifically defending websites from DDoS attacks with detailed attack reporting. Network Security Group, NSG, D, filters network traffic with allow deny rules at the network and transport layers, but it doesn't provide DDoS attack mitigation or generate attack reports. Quick memory tip. Remember, DDoS equals defends documents. Azure DDoS protection both protects websites from attacks and generates detailed reports about attempted attacks. Question 19. Which of the following terms refers to spending money up front and then deducting that expense over time? Select the correct option. The options are A. Operational expenditure, OpEx, B. Economies of scale, C. Capital expenditures, CapEx, D. Consumption-based model. This question tests your understanding of financial accounting models used in IT and cloud computing. The key phrase is spending money up front and then deducting that expense over time. This describes a specific expenditure type. The correct answer is C. Capital expenditures, CapEx. Capital expenditures, CapEx, refers to spending money upfront on physical infrastructure and long-term assets, and then depreciating that expense over time on the company's balance sheet. CapEx involves large initial investments in assets like data center equipment, servers, buildings, or networking hardware that will provide benefits for multiple years. The key characteristic is that the entire cost is paid up front or financed, but the expense is spread across the asset's useful life through depreciation, reducing its book value gradually over time. Why the other options are incorrect. Operational expenditure, OpEx, A, refers to ongoing, day-to-day expenses that are fully deducted in the same period they occur, following a pay-as-you-go model rather than upfront spending. Economies of scale, B, is a concept where costs decrease as volume increases due to efficiency gains, not a type of expenditure or spending model. Consumption-based model, D, is another term for pay-as-you-go pricing, where you pay only for what you use, similar to OpEx, not upfront spending. Quick memory tip, remember, CapEx equals capital upfront, depreciate over time. You pay the full amount at the beginning, then gradually deduct it over the asset's lifespan. Question 20. Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Each correct selection is worth 1 point. A support engineer plans to perform several Azure management tasks by using the Azure PowerShell. You need to tell the support engineer which tools to use to run the PowerShell. Which 3 tools should you instruct the support engineer to use? The options are A. macOS PowerShell, B. macOS PowerShell Core, C. Use PowerShell in Azure Cloud Shell, D. Azure Resource Explorer E. Windows PowerShell. This question tests your knowledge of the different environments where Azure PowerShell can run. Azure PowerShell is a module that requires either Windows PowerShell or PowerShell Core to execute, and it can also run in cloud-based environments. The correct answer is B. macOS PowerShell Core C. Use PowerShell in Azure Cloud Shell. E. Windows PowerShell. Azure PowerShell is a cross-platform PowerShell module that can run on multiple environments. Windows PowerShell E is the traditional PowerShell environment on Windows systems where Azure PowerShell modules can be installed and executed. PowerShell Core B is the newer cross-platform version of PowerShell that runs on Windows, macOS, and Linux, allowing Azure PowerShell to be used on macOS. Azure Cloud Shell C provides a browser-based PowerShell environment where Azure PowerShell is pre-installed and ready to use without any local installation, making it convenient for quick management tasks. Why the other options are incorrect. macOS PowerShell A is not a correct term. The proper name is PowerShell Core when referring to the cross-platform version that runs on macOS. Azure Resource Explorer D is a web-based tool for browsing and managing Azure Resource Manager resources through a graphical interface and REST API, not an environment for running Azure PowerShell commands. Quick memory tip. Remember, Windows PowerShell plus PowerShell Core plus Cloud Shell, 3 ways to run Azure PowerShell: traditional Windows, cross-platform Core, and browser-based Cloud Shell. To get the free PDF or mock test, comment PDF or mock or both. I will share the downloadable link within the next 24 hours.